right, so, well, these clowns keep on giving us content, it seems. So, ladies and gentlemen, Candace Owens versus OF Goals debates what is a woman. I mean, the topics at hand these days on social media is just ridiculous. We're talking about pronouns, we're talking about, is this a real woman, is this a real man? It's gone absolutely crazy, and I literally can't keep up anymore. I'm sure a lot of you are tired of having this debate with people of this, let me not be rude, but anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn on the post notifications. My name is Estian, and I help people become the best versions of themselves. If you are planning to succeed in every aspect of your life, go ahead and join my free GG Discord community. This is a private community of people looking to improve in every aspect of their life. So it's an informal community chat form, guys, where you can just tell us about your dreams, share your dreams, share what motivates you. It's a community and a safe space for people who are like-minded and equally ambitious. So you are more than welcome to go and join that. It is linked in the description, as well as links to my free ebooks that you are more than welcome to go and download should you be interested in that. But most importantly, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure that you share the videos with friends and family or someone that you know who may enjoy this type of content. Thank you for tuning in. Let's check this out.
Would any of you date a trans person?
Nope.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like if I say no, I'm gonna get a lot of backlash.
Well,
but I think my
be honest.
personal preference, I would
Be
say no.
honest.
Okay, that's fine.
No.
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 Hell
Well,
no.
you're married.
Hell no.
Me personally, I would not. My question to you guys is: would any of you object to a man not wanting to date a transgender woman?
Yes. No.
I think
Well.
everybody has their own personal preferences.
No.
and
Of
if
course
there's
they
one-
would object. Listen.
I think everybody has their own personal preferences, and if there's one thing you're allowed to be super picky on, it's who you date. Like,
True.
you know, I think that's the only thing that you can 100% have free reign on. You can date who you decide.
Any?
I would completely agree with
Okay.
her. Like we talked about before, I think that everyone should have boundaries, you know? And as long as that person's upfront and honest and they can have like an adult conversation that isn't rooted
Yeah.
in hatred, I don't think there's anything wrong with preferring somebody that isn't trans.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question. So, this has been like a thing that's gone viral on this podcast before, and it always seems to spark quite a debate. So, would you consider it to be gay for a man to date a trans woman?
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
For a man to date, no.
Absolutely. It.
personally.
Would you categorize him as straight?
He's-
Probably, yeah.
No.
Because, what is it? Oh, sorry.
This is
Here,
the
Azalea.
technical.
I mean,
I just.
If you don't want to answer, that's
Like,
fine.
it's
Go ahead.
just-
If you don't want to answer, that's fine. Go ahead.
I'm with Pixie. I don't think that makes them
Wouldn't-
gay at
wouldn't-
all.
SE.
Okay.
I have no clue.
All right. Okay. So it does not make them gay if they want to date a trans woman. Biologically, it is still a man. It's always going to be a man in my eyes, and I'm sure a lot of you watching, it's still going to be a man. So, I mean, that's it for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. Does your answer change based on the stage of transition? Like, what if this is before any transition has occurred at all, but the person has come to the realization that they are transgender?
Then it's absolutely
well,
yes.
I would assume that you have some level of like homosexual inclination if you're
Great.
man attracted to a person who looks and represents
A man.
a man, you know? Like if you're saying pre-transition, I would say like if you're attracted to those components of that person.
But pre-transition, if you are transgender, are you a woman?
Pre-transition, you're
No.
a woman who hasn't transitioned yet.
No,
so
no,
you're
no,
presenting as a man
no.
What
until
if-
you
No. Yeah, but you see, this is the thing. Pre-transition is even worse because pre-transition, yes, of course. Then you definitely have a homosexual inclination for men. Absolutely. Post-transition, that could be argued. That could be debated. But no.
Hasn't. What if there hasn't been any bottom surgery?
What do you mean?
Like there's still an appendage.
So you're saying they transitioned everything but their bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe they're in the process of transitioning. Let's say fine, everything but the
Okay, I feel like I'm kind of confused here, so I'll
The-
just leave it in these
It
sentences.
seems really
Two
technical.
people that have penises. I don't care how you feel on your inside. I don't care if you dress and you wear a dress, you wear a wig. If you come together and you have sex,
That's
you're
gay. Exactly.
And I think that is
It is.
homosexual, right? So I know that people are trying. It is convoluted. So I
was
understand why you're like
like,
they're trying to
it's
make
a
it
hard
something
one. Making my
else,
head
and it's in
hurt.
your head. And well, what if you feel like a woman? It's very simple. If you are a man and you are having sex with a man, irrespective of how you feel or whether or not you've mutilated your body or you've chopped something off, it doesn't make you not a man.
Thank you.
You're a man. And two men coming together to have sex
It's
with
homosexual.
their appendages and
It's
that
homosexual.
obviously is homosexual sex.
Thank
So-
you.
Yeah, I think it's different if you're presenting completely different, because at that point, like, you have men who say that they've been trapped or whatever, and I'm like, that person's straight. They literally slept with someone who was like,
Yeah,
they
but
just
I
look-
mean, okay, it's not always their fault, but at the same time, bro, you will be able to spot it. There are going to be things that you can spot, so please, gentlemen, be careful. Just be careful out there. Just make sure.
woman looked like a woman, they couldn't tell, like, I wouldn't consider that gay. But at the end of the day, like, honestly, I don't really care about people's sexual orientation that much. I feel like this is like kind of a culture war issue, and for some people culture war issues are important, but I'd rather talk like policy about something. I don't know if that makes me boring here, but
well, I'm not sure I'm totally following, but I guess so. What is a woman?
I've answered this question before on the podcast.
Here, I can start with Azalea. Did I say your name right? I'm sorry.
No,
Azalea?
you never do, but it's okay.
Okay, go ahead. Well, so what is a woman?
I mean, I think
hear
that
it.
gender is a spectrum. I obviously know that you do not agree with me, and a lot of the conservative people here won't agree with me, but I guess it's just how you present and how you feel. I mean, I don't like to structure things that way and like make it so black and white. I think that people should represent themselves and be what they want to be, and it's nobody else's business, to be honest.
A female
Fair.
is somebody that has a vagina. That's what it says.
Thank
in
you.
the book, right?
Yeah, well,
Okay,
Which
cool.
the Bible?
The health ed book.
Oh, the
It
health
says
ed book.
a female
Okay.
is a vagina.
Okay.
No, but what
Gender
is
and sex are two different things. So
Okay.
you answered the question correctly, so I
Okay.
don't want you to feel like
Yeah.
you answered it wrong.
what is a woman?
A woman is
I'm like,
somebody.
this is so complex. I'm
Yeah,
scared.
it doesn't need to be.
Okay. Go
ahead.
It doesn't.
A
need
woman
to
is somebody who presents or acts as the social construct of women. And the reason why
This-
I don't say biology is because whenever we look at biology, the truth is, before coming to this room, I did not look at anybody's genitalia here. I did not look at any of your chromosomes. I just assumed you guys were women because of how you dress and act. So I think that maps on more to our reality of how we use the word woman.
okay, fair.
Essie.
This is so controversial. I'm very like a man and a woman. Man has a penis, woman has a vagina. Biologically, man and a woman.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that it's like whatever biologically and anatomically what you've got going on.
I feel like what brings out my
Bro,
feminine
Candace's
qualities
Candace's face speaks volumes.
the most is the thought of being a mother in the future. So I guess I associate being a woman with being a mother in all aspects of that.
Oh, okay.
That's my
Lily.
answer.
Your gender is decided before you're born, when you're born, and for the rest of your life.
Yep.
I'm having a little boy. The doctor knows that. I know that because he's got a penis that is growing inside of my stomach right now, which is kind of trippy to think about. If I get onto this table and I start meowing like a cat, I don't suddenly become a biological cat because I present like a cat and wear a tail and say meow meow. That is probably means that I need to talk to a therapist.
Yeah.
Not you. But yeah, it's not that difficult. It doesn't need to be convoluted. It doesn't need to be controversial. A woman, to answer your question, is an adult female.
There we go. All right, so debate settled. Let me know. Well, let's hear your definition. Let's hear your definition of a woman, right? Because we have the social construct of gender. We have sex and gender being two different things, but at the same time, what do you think? What do you think that this is being taken completely out of proportion? It's being blown out of proportion, and the whole issue is just being spread like a virus, and people get mad because it affects the children. It affects how the children think, and they grow up with this mindset of there's 100 different genders, so what am I supposed to call you? What am I supposed to call this person or that person? So it is confusing, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.